Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, A Little Bit of Everything, where I talk about a little bit of everything. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the absolute mess that was 2014's I Wanna Marry Harry. I Wanna Marry Harry is a reality TV show that aired on May 20th, 2014 on Fox. The series has one of the stupidest premises that you could ever have for a TV show. Basically, they take 12 American women, they take them to England, and they make them believe that they're dating Prince Harry, or they're fighting for the love of Prince Harry. But in reality, obviously, they're not fighting for Prince Harry's love. The Bachelor is this guy named Matthew Hinks, who claims that he's a Harry impersonator and that people get him confused with Harry all the time. Maybe drunk people, maybe blind people. But they do not look alike. They have three things in common: they're ginger, they're white, and they're British, and that's it. They don't even sound alike. So I don't know what type of people are getting them confused, really. The show was a flop, as you can obviously tell with that premise. It only aired 4 episodes and then got pulled off the air. But the other 4 episodes were later made available, and they're on YouTube completely for free, so you can watch the show and enjoy it just as much as I did. I remember when the show was being advertised. In my country, it didn't air on Fox, it aired on E! Alongside the Kardashians, and I remember thinking how stupid these girls had to be to believe that Prince Harry, at the time the third in line to the throne, is going to go to a reality TV show to find his future wife. So the way that this show works is that in every episode, the girls have some type of activity that they all do together with Matthew, the fake Prince Harry. In episode 1, they have a masquerade party. In episode 2, some of the girls play cricket and some have to prepare snacks for those who are playing cricket. In episode 3, they have a pool party. In episode 4, some of the girls go horse riding and some have to clean the horse stable. In episode 5, they hold a beauty pageant and a little state fair. In episode 6, the girls have to do a military training course, and the winner gets to go in the crown suite with Matthew and have a massage. They also have lunch all together and have a casino night. And in episode 7, they go to a country house and have a toga party. During these activities, Matthew picks some of the girls and has, private conversations with them to get to know them. And at the end of the night, he has to choose one girl who has to leave the show and one girl who gets to stay in the crown suite, which is a room next to his. And that girl that gets to be in the crown suite also gets a private date with him the next day. The show really goes to great lengths to make it appear as if he's someone important. First off, they are staying in a palace. In episode 2, they stage an emergency in which they have to take him out of the castle. In episode 3 and 6, they have fake paparazzi show up to his dates. In episode 4, they Photoshop Matthew into a photo with Prince William. In episode 5, they stage someone going up to Matthew and asking him for a photo. And in that same episode is when he finally tells the girls that he is Prince Harry. For the most part, the girls question whether he is Prince Harry or not because Matthew doesn't really confirm it before episode 5. He just leads them on. But they all really do question it. There's only one girl that is like 100% convinced that he is Harry. Just hearing the plot of the show, I'm sure we all thought that these girls had to be super stupid to believe that they were dating Prince Harry. But during an interview a year after the show, Kimberly said that the casting call for the show was very vague. They were told that they were going to a country in Europe for a bachelor-type show. The show took a month and a half to film. They were flown out to England a week before the show started filming. They were locked up in separate rooms where they had no TV, no cell phones, no books, and absolutely nothing to do for an entire week. She said that they had a therapist go and talk to the girls that weren't convinced that Matthew was Prince Harry, but that they later found out that it wasn't a real licensed therapist, but a member of production. The therapist basically told them that they had to stop questioning and just trust the people there. The production team also whispered outside of their rooms while they were sleeping things like, "We need to get him back to Buckingham Palace," and "The royal family is not happy about the show." She also revealed that the production team always referred to Matthew as His Royal Highness, and that the girls were giving a lot of alcohol throughout the filming of the show. During an interview with Refinery 21, Meghan said that while the show wasn't filming, they were on ice which means that they were not allowed to talk to each other. Rose revealed in the same interview that they had a psychological evaluation done before the show. So basically, the way that they got 12 American girls to believe that they were dating Prince Harry was by means of psychological manipulation, boredom, isolation, and alcohol. I Want to Marry Harry was set up for failure from the beginning. First of all, the premise is not sustainable. You can only do the trick of convincing a group of women that they're dating a member of a royal family once. Secondly, a novelty show wasn't going to be successful in 2014. Back then, reality shows weren't taken seriously. It was more of a joke than it is today, and a show like this was not going to find an audience that would tune in every week. Thirdly, the premise is too ridiculous for people to believe. This point is self-explanatory. Fourth and last point, they casted all the wrong people. A bunch of nice but boring girls and a leading man that has the charisma of a wet piece of paper is not going to be able to carry a show with a premise as stupid as this one. Anyways, let me know what you think of all this. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!